Good morning, everybody. This is Derek, aka No One on YouTube. Thank you for clicking on my video. And I have a buy me a coffee request from Larry Ziegler. So thank you, Larry, for this request. And he says two more that you might enjoy: Deliverance by Tarja, live at Teatro Vorterix, and Tarja Warm-Up Concerts 2007, Lost Northern Star Offshore. So I have both of them set up. And the first one, the Deliverance one at the Teatro Vorterix, looks pretty decent. What's the word? Um, Not condition, but you know what I mean. It looks like oh my god, I can't even talk today. Sorry, guys. It looks like decent video footage. Let's just say that. The other one, it doesn't seem to be the best. I mean, it's like literally 360p, but this is the one that that Larry requested, so I'm going to do it. And after this, I'm going to post this because it's a buy me a coffee request. It will be posted up today. Of course, you know that tomorrow is Tarja Tuesday, so I already have another Tarja video that's going to premiere tomorrow. So for anybody that would like to make a buy me a coffee request or a PayPal request, I try to get those right away and put those up right away on both YouTube and Patreon. So let's go ahead and get into this. I got to kind of like turn on my headset. I usually do this before I even turn the video on, but all right. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're going to do a double Tarja reaction here. Okay, ready, guys? Now this one is, oh, wait a minute. No. The first one is Deliverance. Okay, there we go. Let's go.
Esta canción se llama Deliverance.
Esta canción. I understood that. So my first thoughts, I want to. I really like the introduction to this, and it was very dramatic and epic sounding. And what really sticks out to me too is the bass playing here. The bassist is really good, and the bass is nice and loud and well bassy, in my ears. Um, she looks gorgeous as usual, and Tadia sounds amazing. Now I don't know what the song is about. I just kind of want to see if maybe the lyrics are up here, but apparently not. Okay. So if you guys know like what this song is actually about, if you guys could oh, let me click like here. Um if you guys know what this song is about, let me know. It's kind of hard for me to but well, I'm just kind of like looking at everything, from the band, the stage, Tadia, listening to her vocals, listening to the music, and then at the same time trying to get the lyrics. So of course on a first time watch, you're not going to get everything. So if anybody can tell me like what the song is about, like what this deliverance that she's speaking about, let me know. Let me just kind of go back 5 seconds. Argentina! I love the guitar riff. Epic sounding. I always love it when Tarja does those operatic vocal notes and runs. When she's not doing any lyrics, she's just making these operatic sounds, and it always sounds um, very epic and amazing. So, so that was great. Um, that was Deliverance live at Teatro Vorterix, which apparently is in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Um, and yes, I say that correctly only because I am part Latin, so I don't say Buenos Aires. This is not the Greek god Ares, it's Buenos Aires. But anyways, enough of the Spanish education class. So now let's go to the second one. This is Tarja. It's from the warm-up concerts 2007. This is Lost Northern Star. Now, let me just look real quickly to see if there's like any kind of lyrics here. And there isn't, but let's see what this has to offer. Let me go ahead and click like. All right, let's go. From Same Eyes Production. Eyes. Oh, it's in Finland. Cool. Oh, I love the dramatic, cinematic, operatic choir. I love it.
I'm the one who leaves shadows in your room at night. I'm the reason you're listening and lightening your eyes. When pan meets Apollo, down with the sin, they will send tears of angels, though kindness won't win.
Sorry, I'm going to go back. I just realized, so this is 2007. So if Larry or anybody else can give me a little bit of background here, because obviously 2005 is when Once was released. They did the End of an Era tour, and then Tuomas and the band got, you know, how do I say this politely? Well, removed her from the band. It is what it is. So in the next 2 years, you know, did she like immediately? I remember seeing the press conference, and that was really, really sad. Just seeing Tarja crying and everything like that. And there's two sides to every story, you know, and whatever happened is none of my business because I'm just a fan of music, and whatever happened to them personally is whatever happened to them. However, um, what did you know? What was Tarja doing from 2005 till here, 2007? Now this is called warm-up concert, so I'm wondering why they're calling it that. Um, how long did it take for Tarja to get back into performing after she left Nightwish? Um, and I also noticed that this was in Finland. So you guys said that you know, she's not that popular in Finland. So, but it looks like a nice little crowd here. So, anyways, if you guys can give me a little bit of background on some of those things, but let's just go back a little bit, and we'll go back a little bit more.
Your eyes, when pan meets Apollo, down with the sin, they will send tears of angels, though kindness won't win.
Nice heavy riff. Nice guitar run.
Fields of snow, be the one with the sky. I am
like the harmony between the female keyboardist and Tarja. That was a nice little harmony there. So another question I want to ask real quickly, before, and I'll go back a little bit and then continue watching. Um, what was the first album that she released post Nightwish? Now I know that when she was in Nightwish, she had already told Tuomas that she was going to leave the band. She already said that she was going to pursue a solo career. So did she start writing some of those songs, some of songs from her solo um, albums and career while she was still in Nightwish? And of course, the immediate cutting off from Tuomas maybe kind of forced her more time to devote to the songwriting. So I'm not quite sure like what the process was for her when it came to songwriting and putting these songs together and doing her first performance. And as a matter of fact, if Taria's very first solo performance is on YouTube, can someone direct me to that? I really want to go like right back to the beginning, because this is close to the beginning. This is 2007. Um, and what's interesting too is, you know, After Forever was still a band, and because Taria and Floriansen are friends, and I believe, yeah, I'm just trying to put the pieces together of like the whole scene in general. So by this time, Annette Olson was in Nightwish. After Forever was still a thing, and Floor was lead singer of After Forever. And After Forever toured with Taria and Nightwish, and that's how they became friends. And but Taria was now actively in a solo career in 2007. Um, so were her and her husband living in Argentina at this time? I noticed that they do a lot of concerts in Buenos Aires. But anyways, you guys can let me know. These are just questions that I'm having as I'm watching. Let's get those harmonies again. So cinematic and epic. I love that. I love that big sound. Nice size crowd. know this is the end. I'll go back a little bit. But I'm noticing that she still has like this amazing stage presence here. And I'm wondering, um, what did she easily transition to solo artist after Nightwish? Was there a little insecurity there as to how she would be received? Um, and that would only be natural. That would be a human thing. So, um, but yeah, these are just some questions that I'm having. So from 2005, end of an era, up until this point, like what was her journey like? Are there any interviews out there where she's talking about the journey that she had during this time period from being let go from Nightwish to pursuing her solo career that she already planned on pursuing anyways towards the end of her stint with Nightwish, but she was kind of forced into doing it sooner than she expected. But anyways, let's go back and finish this out. Ooh, I love that. That was so, how do I describe it? I don't know. Is ominous the right word? Ominous sounding? My soul burns. Now I want to know what this song is about. But that was. I like that. And of course, I love to see her smiling and happy. All right, awesome. So if anybody has any information from what I just pretty much said, and or asked about, then let me know in the comment section. Uh, shout out to Larry Ziegler. Thank you for this Buy Me a Coffee request. And for anybody else that would like to make a Buy Me a Coffee request or a PayPal request, those links are going to be in my pinned comment down below. I'm going to have both of the links to the original videos in the description. I'm going to have all of Tarja's socials in the description and her website so that you can follow her. Please make sure that you go to these original videos, the uploaders, and go click like on their channel as well, and go subscribe to Tarja's channel and go follow Tarja. If you like this reaction, then I hope you will press like, and I hope that you will subscribe if you're not already. Those who are, thank you so much for hanging in there with me for these past 3 months since I've started. And Tarja was my very, very, very first reaction video. And so I have a nice playlist of all the Tarja videos and reactions that I've done, so everybody can follow that. And so if you've missed a couple of those videos, you can take a look at that. So I'll try to put that into my, what do you call it, like the end cards, maybe even like the little thingy that comes up here, I'll try set all that stuff up so that you can and I'll even put it in the description if I can remember, because I got Swiss cheese up in here. But anyways, thank you so much everybody for hanging in there and for clicking on the video and watching. Also, in the description, you're going to have links to my Patreon. I really hope that you will join my Patreon. I have some exciting things coming up in the future for my Patreon members. Also, I have a Instagram that I started recently, No One Entertainment Instagram, and it's not going to be like same repeats of everything that's on YouTube. It's going to be something different. And then, I mean, there are a couple of like previews of like some reactions that I did here, but most of those are going to be from like videos that YouTube no longer pushes because maybe it was blocked at one point. And then whenever, any reactor will tell you once YouTube unblocks it, they don't push it out and then nobody gets to see it. So it's just kind of like ridiculous. So the only way to get the videos seen is to either put them in a playlist go to the community tab and then make a little community post on YouTube. And again, post it up on Instagram and say, hey, here's a little 30, 60-second clip of the reaction and go check it out on YouTube. I mean, but I posted up a picture today of just my little modest little studio that I got going on over here. Because I bought a little like stand that goes on my bed. So if you notice, I haven't been fighting with the headphones or with the microphone. So I put up a little picture on Instagram. So I hope that you join me there. Also on my Discord, and as I've said, if you join the Discord, there's different channels on there, so we can talk about music, we can talk about food, drinks, we can talk about mental health support. I have a channel for that because mental health is something that not only that I struggle with and cope with, but I know so many people deal with mental health struggles, and so we can talk about things openly if you so choose. Also, there's other reaction videos if you want to, share other reactors and their reaction videos so that we can watch it together. And there's a thing that we can talk about movies. There's a channel we can talk about TV. And nobody's really posted in there yet because there's only like a handful, less than 2 handfuls of people that actually signed up on Discord. But I really want to grow the Discord. I think that'll be a great place for all of us to communicate and get to know each other just a little bit better on a personal level. So anyways, thank you so much. And everybody, what a great way to start up a Monday. So I hope you enjoyed this. And don't forget tomorrow. I mean, tomato. Don't forget tomorrow is Tarja Tuesday. And I have that one being released tomorrow as well. So thank you very much, everybody, and peace out.